guys, it's Angelina and Dima here from Walking Nature World. Today we start new trail in Italy that will go along Via Francigena. We'll follow it for some time because we want to explore more Italy, and we'll start with this trail.
We just finished our Tour de Mont Blanc hike and already spent a few days here in Italy, but we definitely want to stay. And we saw on the trail map that here passes the Via Francigena trail actually. That is a very long pilgrim trail, kind of alternative to the Camino in Spain, but in Italy it's Via Francigena that goes through all the France, crosses Alps, Switzerland, and then it also crosses Italy and arrives to Rome. And we're planning to do just the parts of it, to show you the most interesting sites, most beautiful natural places as always. So now, as we said, we start in Aosta Valley and want to continue until the Mediterranean Sea coast, where it joins the coast. Then we want to do some Cinque Terre hiking. Cinque Terre is a beautiful part of the trail. It's very green and is stated as a national park, and most of the people say that it's a must hike, so we definitely want to do that. Then we'll probably continue Via Francigena in Tuscany, Italy, because it's also very beautiful. There will be lots of medieval villages, towns, and it should be interesting.
So let's begin this exciting adventure.
Let's go!
Today I plan to do 20 kilometers from Quart to San Vicente, and overall we don't plan to do more than 20 kilometers a day. If you remember experience with Camino, it was quite bad.
We found that for us 15 to 20 kilometers is the golden mean, and we never really want to do more because we want to take our time, enjoy the places and have a good filming experience. So that's the plan.
Also the weather is very hot today, so it's not gonna help.
And we started the day late today because we became a bit lazy. We stayed for 3 nights in the campsite, and you always become more disorganized and lazy when you do that. But we hope to get into the hiking routine soon, and it's gonna be fine. The start of the trail already is great. We are already lost in the fields and there are no marking whatsoever, and we're just going with the GPS track, kind of following along, but not sure where it takes us. Going off the beaten path through the bushes. Then the weather forecast, they said that it can be thunderstorming and rainy in the second half of the day, and we see the clouds gathering out there, and it may happen. But that's actually good because the last days were super hot, going up to 40 degrees Celsius, so probably that will help to cool down the temperatures a bit, so that's fine. The first yellow direction and sign here in several kilometers. Good. Feels nice to have such an easy and flat trail. After being hiking the Mont Blanc tour, that was quite challenging for us, and we had to climb many mountain tops. This feels so great because previously we had planned to hike in Dolomites Mountains, Italy, like right away. But then we changed our plans and decided to do Via Francigena for some time to just chill out and relax and not having such difficult trails to tackle. So now we've been enjoying it so far, if it wasn't that hot, of course. We have been seeing the tendency of the good marking in the villages, and then when we get out of them there are no marking whatsoever, or it's bad. And we wonder if it has something to do with how easy it was to put them, like along the roads it's easier in the villages, but then out in the mountains path it's harder. Don't know actually, but that's the reality of it. Going to have a lunch break right now, leftovers from our breakfast, the mix of rice and buckwheat and some mushrooms.
There is a lot of cherry trees growing around, and I love it.
Been trying to learn some Italian phrases, as now we're in Italy, because we like to be able to communicate with people in their native language. We're used to it a lot, as we know French and Spanish, but Italian no, not so much. But we've been trying our best to learn something at least. The pronunciation is the weakest point because it's very different from anything, lots of different sounds, and they speak very, very fast. We already can see that. It's very difficult to understand them. For now we just learned like some basic phrases, of course. Buongiorno, ciao. On the bus station we ask like for the tickets, or for example like 2 tickets please, 2 biglietti per favore. And then se hai una fermata, fermata stands for the bus stop, bus station or train station. Scusi, excuse me, come si chiama? This is like, what is your name? Parla inglese, do you speak English? Non parlo bene l'italiano, I don't speak very good Italian, so that has been our vocabulary so far. We're hoping to expand it more, because we'll spend here at least 2 months, so we want to learn some Italian.
This is how they strengthen side hills back then, so they don't collapse down. We're boiling from heat right now, such stuffy air.
It feels like it's gonna rain, because normally before the rain you have this stuffy air that really is impossible to walk, even though the route is very easy and pavement, but so hot.
We already have around 6 kilometers left to Chatillon. Going well for now, no rain so far.
There is quite a lot of wind, but it's not raining still. And then, as always, we'll be searching for some camp spot for tonight. We'll be wild camping tonight. If you're new to our channel, maybe you don't know, we're always camping when we're hiking any trails. We carry our tent with us. Today won't be an exception. We'll be searching for some spot. Hopefully we'll find a good one. Yeah, for now we still continue on. Today we haven't met any pilgrims so far, maybe because we started late and they're all going in the morning. But now we had a gentleman that asked us to make a note in his notebook, because maybe he was the owner of the albergue or just interested in pilgrims, and it was just for leaving a quick note and just putting your names. We actually saw that today's date left by the other pilgrims, probably, that were walking by the same village today. And so we make a conclusion that there are pilgrims walking this trail actually, so that is good. And also we think that there are credential or pilgrim's passport. It exists where you can put your stamps and have it like a souvenir or a memory of the places you're passing by. But we don't have one. For us it doesn't matter that much, it's not a big deal, but it's good to know. Battling with the front wind so badly. The last kilometers are the hardest. We are already in the village Chatillon right now, all good, no rain, and just out of the supermarket, and we bought the focaccia bread, that is very traditional Italian cuisine. And we've tried so far focaccia with different tastes, like with tomatoes, with olives as well. And it's been great, we love it so far, we love this food, and we're excited to explore more of Italian cuisine. That is very delicious. We found our place at the campsite unexpectedly. We were looking for the wild camping spot, but apparently it's not an easy task to do here, where there is lots of mountains and really bad side hills, and there are fields, but they're own private property, so that's not an easy task. And we were heading to the camping, and we entered it, and we saw like there is no one here, only like a couple. They turned out to be very nice, and they let us stay in the camping, even though they said that it's still closed until Thursday, and now it's Monday. So it's kind of strange, because the season has opened like a month or two ago already. That's a good luck, because he said that we don't have to pay anything apparently, and yeah, we just can use any place we like, and so we're here. It was a really good case. Meeting good people on the way is really important, and it helps a lot. Now we're tired. You can hear the thunder right now, right? Because all day it was gathering, and now maybe it will happen like later in the night. Don't know really. So well, maybe we'll show you the place a bit and call it a day. Have our dinner now and go to the showers and sleep. Tomorrow early morning we want to start the day, right? Because today was very hot, so we want to do all the way till 12 a.m. It's the best, I think, because today we were dying, and well, so that's that.
See you guys tomorrow.
Bye bye.
Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment below to let us know how you like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more hiking adventures. Don't forget to hit the bell to stay notified about every new video. Also visit our website walkingnatureworld.com to find detailed hike reports with pictures and maps. Have a beautiful day everybody, and until very soon!